My name is Kayleen Sam, and I am from Papua New Guinea. I came here as an intern to work for the Salvation Army International Social Justice Commission, and I'll be here for 3 months. From where I come from, basically from the highland of Papua New Guinea, the culture that we have is predominantly a male cultural society, but some of the areas in Papua New Guinea are women maternal society, where it is led by women. So the problems that are faced by women in the society where I come from is mostly violence. One of the problems that I have seen that occurred continuously in my country is domestic violence. Domestic violence occurred and the women suffers the most. And since the woman is the only one that, and if she's not educated, I think she's the one who is in a lot of problems and has a lot of pain due to that violence that occurs at home. So domestic violence is one of the main factors that erupts in our country. The other challenges that we face in our country is health, child mortality and maternal health, the mother. In some remote areas in Papua New Guinea, the services such as health is far away from the women, and when women are in labor, it is very hard to bring them from one distance to the other due to lack of infrastructure of the road and a problem that is caused by the mountainous areas in the highland area. And a lot of women suffer from that, and a lot of women died from that. And it has occurred in my family as well, and I've seen that. And this is one of the problems that we have faced in terms of health. We don't have health services, only 8 posts, but not big hospitals to cater for women who are severely affected due to bearing of their child. Yeah. And the other one is education. A lot of girls, especially in the urban areas, they do go to school, but in the rural areas, they're seen as helpers around the house. Mostly because, one, the family do not have the money to pay for the girls' school fee, and 2 is that they wanted male boys to go to school first rather than the female, because when a woman is married, she belongs to, it is seen that when a woman is married, she belongs to the husband's family. So you see, every hard work that the family does goes back to the husband's family. So they don't get the benefit that they work so hard for her. If she gets married, she belongs to the husband, and she only comes by once in a while to help her family. So it is seen as one of a major obstacle for my society to, especially in the rural areas, to not let women go to school. They have to marry early in a younger age so that they could help their family. Basically, I would like more awareness to happen in the society, especially when it comes to domestic violence. We need to educate men, all the men, about the problems, the issues, the cause, and the effect on what it will bring to their family and their livelihoods as well. Because sometimes people do not know what could happen if they face such situations. Women are the ones who are the worst affected, but they cannot stand and speak for their rights. So people like us, we need to speak for them. We need to talk to them. So we need to educate men. We need to have a lot of domestic violence awareness, especially to the remote areas of Papua New Guinea, and also to the settlements and the town areas, because a lot of people still have the mentality that it is a normal thing for a man to hit his wife, which in reality is not normal. It is violence against women. For women in terms of pregnancy and maternal health, I would like to see a lot of organizations coming together and help to build more hospitals. And I would like a lot of road infrastructures, because women, especially in the remotest parts of Papua New Guinea, are dying, and we do not get to see and notice that. And a lot of problems are occurring, especially to children, and they died early in the early months when they're born. And I would like to see people working hand to hand together to help those who are in need, who are in desperate need. Government officials to come together and work, to just go to the villages and see the problem and think about ways in coming up with ideas or solutions to bring service to the people. Because how could people come to the town areas when they are far away? it is dangerous as well to walk on the roads, women especially, because of criminal activities and all that. So how could we bring the solution back to the people in the village? It's not them to come to us, but we need to bring development back to the people. We need service to be brought to the people, so that they could be able to this could be able to help them, parents. We need to talk to them. We need to sit them down and we need to talk to them about the future of the girls, because it's kind of like we are becoming a blockage to the girls, especially the parents are becoming a blockage to the girls, and the culture is becoming a blockage to the girls as well. So awareness needs to be done. We need to talk. We need to go to the settlements. We need to go to the communities. We need to go to villages, and we need to sit down with the parents, with the people. We need to explain to them the importance of girls having an education and all that. And it's not that men are the only one that brings pride to the village, but women too can bring pride to the village. They could bring success to the village because of the understanding. If the parents understand the girls and their rights as well, because all the time they think that men are the only one that brings pride to the village because he goes to this institution and he has all the privilege. But even a woman can do that, and she could bring back the village's pride, and she could be the pride in the village as well, if only parents understand the importance of education, especially to women. And just study the issues of Papua New Guinea. Look at some ways that you could do to help the women in my country, Papua New Guinea. If there is something that you would like to do or establish in Papua New Guinea and help the women in Papua New Guinea, I would like you to do just make a research in my country and find out some ways that you could help the country. There's a lot of organizations that I've come across that are helpful. There's a lot of wonderful organizations in the economical women's group, and it could be a helpful thing if they could come across and find if there are some areas where they could give a helping hand to help the women in my country and to bring them up from the point that they were to what they are going to be in the future. And I would encourage all the ecumenical women to just make a small research and find any means that you could do to help the women in my country, anything at all.